All right, y'all, I am back with yet another video. And so I decided that on this bright and early morning that I would share with you guys how I render my hair. So I drew out 4 of the cutest girls for me to practice on. And I am so excited to actually share this with you because this actually came out it's so much better than my last tutorial. So this one, I can say that I am actually excited to and confident enough to really share with you guys. All right, y'all. So this is Heidi, and Heidi is a blonde. And so I wanted to share with you guys how I do my blonde. So I always use about 3 different colors of yellow: a light, very light yellow for my base, a medium color to be able to blend and shade in, and then a darker one to just add a bit of shadow, I guess. Yeah, just to add a bit of shadow. So here you can see me leaving a little bit of white to show highlights in her hair. And that is basically where the sun is hitting her hair. And what I'm doing, the technique that I'm using is like a flick of the wrist. Okay, it's just a flick of that brush marker. So here you can see me adding in my second dark color, and I use it in all of the spaces that would probably be where shading would be, and sort of like those middle sections to really bring out that highlight. And then I go back and then I just sort of blend it with the lightest color that I used in the beginning. I'm hoping that you guys can sort of understand that a bit. I'm definitely going to make sure that this part is slowed down so that you guys can really see what I am doing. But yes, this is Heidi, and first she gives me like a Swedish vibe, and it could possibly be because of the overalls that I gave her. I wanted to just try sort of some different colors than my usual on her, and different style, I would say, as well. And I feel like I achieved that with her look. This shirt is going to be pink, y'all. After a while, it's going to be pink. But this pink and then olive green color is just not 2 colors that I would have put together. But after doing so, I really loved how it came out. And Heidi's hair is just so bomb. Like, I really love how I did that. And again, y'all, if you've been watching my videos, you know that that is not something that I have always done to my hair. It is something that I have been working on, and I have just recently perfected. Okay. So, anyway, Heidi, I don't know if I actually gave her too much of a background. I think that while I was coloring or rendering the girls, I really was just thinking of like names and, I guess what their style really is. And I got most of these outfits from Pinterest, looking up different outfits and different stuff, looking at different character art design. And so I saw this outfit on a drawing, and I was like, oh, I would love to try it. I, of course, chose different colors, and I don't know, she has like a very sweet vibe to her, in my opinion. Like, she just looks really, really sweet. And she has like I don't know, like a really down to earth type of vibe, type of look to her. But on to our next girl here. This is Chloe, and Chloe is very much into fashion. I knew that. And that's about all that I came up with Chloe. But I knew that I wanted her to be sort of very just fashion forward, I guess, just very into fashion. I really loved how I was working with doing the bit of blush on her skin. I did not use any type of peaches or anything. That is something else that I have been trying to perfect as well with my darker skin tones, is looking for a color to add that bit of flush in the skin without it being like a pink or I don't know, like any kind of pinks, blushes, or anything like that. So I feel like I love how hers came out. I ended up using a almost like an orangey color, brown. I think it's a terracotta color. I believe it's terracotta. It's in a hoo-hoo marker, I know for sure. I knew I wanted her to have on this bright skirt, and I just recently purchased this 70s vintage style rainbow shirt from Walmart, and I just love it. And so I sort of put her in one that was reminiscent to it. Okay, so Chloe's hair is and it has a very curly pattern, very natural. And so I want to share how I do that with you guys after laying down my base color. So this is a bit hard to explain, but what I do is I go around the edges and I add short, quick, squiggly lines and dots. That is what it is, a mixture of. What I try to do as I get into the middle is leave a bit of just space in a way, and I feel like it gives the perfect look of having like an afro, having just really curly, tight curly hair. And that is how I do that. It is really, really simple. And I feel like it's something that you can achieve very quickly and just sort of work on it. But that is how I achieve the hair. You can see it again on this side where I'm just filling in the entire space. And then you'll see me later go in and I'm just adding little squiggly lines, short squiggly lines, y'all, and dots. And I'm just doing it strategically in areas that would be sort of shadowed, the ones that's closer to her head. And then as I get out and sort of in the middle, I leave that bit of space so you can sort of see that. I'm hoping you can, and I'm hoping I'm explaining it in a way that you guys can actually understand what I am saying. So for our next girl, this is Trixie. So I believe that with Trixie, I may have been like really into her outfit so much that I sort of did give her a background. I feel that out of all of the girls here, she would be like the risk taker, the one who likes to try different things when it comes to her clothing, because her outfit was just definitely one of my favorites. It just really stood out to me. So with her, I was going for more of a Puerto Rican skin tone, and with her being a risk taker, I wanted to give her like a strawberry blonde hair color. And so that is what you see here. And I just love her. Like, I just love how she came out. Here again, you can see me using the same technique that I used on Heidi's hair earlier, and it is really just leaving that highlight, and basically you're going from the top of where your hair is starting and then the very bottom and sort of meeting in the middle with your highlight, leaving that space for your highlight. And it is really just a flick of your brush marker or chisel tip, brush tip, bullet tip, like whichever ones, but the brush tip does work, I feel like, better when you're doing this type of technique. Even a bullet nib, maybe not so much the chisel, but yes, that is what I'm doing with her. And so with her hair, my yellows were a bit darker, and I still started with even I think my base was a bit darker as well, just to give that strawberry blonde effect. And you can see I'm adding highlight in her buns at the top, and it's basically like at the ends and then meeting in the middle. It's the same technique. And then on her eyebrows, I always add that darker and then go lighter. But for Chloe, because you want her the beginning of her eyebrows to be brighter, I use the lighter and then go to dark. I don't think I explained that when I did Chloe's eyebrows, but it's basically in reverse when you're using lighter hair colors. So as you can see here, Trixie's outfit is coming into color, literally. And this is why I just really loved her outfit. I was on Pinterest and I saw some different drawings and stuff, and they had an outfit that was similar to this, and I wanted to just redraw it, especially the pastel pants. And then for my top, I did change it up a bit, and I just put a smiley face on hers. But her outfit is just everything. It is just too cute for TV. But yes, I just really loved it. So for our last girl here, her name is Sammy. And y'all, I have been researching and watching YouTube videos to figure out how I could perfect and my Asian skin color. So it's time to bring out those very, very, very light green colors that came in my Ahuhu skin tone set. That is what I am putting down as my base for her skin, and then putting my lighter color that I usually use for my skin tones over it. And I just feel like it was amazing. I'm hoping that on camera that it looks as good, and I feel like it does, but oh my gosh, I have to definitely take a picture because it turned out so nice. So now I know that light green brush marker is going to be used every time that I am drawing my gorgeous Asian sisters, because I just love how it came out, and I'm so glad I perfected it. I'm so excited. But this is Sammy, and Sammy, I was gonna go over the top with Sammy, but I didn't. I really just gave her like this really cool two-piece here, and of course gave her some little bear ears. I just feel like it looks so cute. And so the hair technique is the same, y'all. I use the same technique because all of their hair is flowy, and you just really want to make sure that you're getting those highlights in the correct colors. The only time that I change up my technique is when you're working with a different texture of hair. For example, Chloe's, or even when you're doing like really, I guess you like with a tight curl, even with like really curly hair. I think with the Ollie's, when I draw Izzy's hair, the same technique that I'm using for Chloe's is what I use for Izzy's hair. The thing is, I don't really use dots as much. I use more of the quick squiggly lines that I use for hers. And for Sammy's eyebrows as well, I go from light and then go into dark, because her hair is black, and so with her eyebrows you want that beginning to be lighter and then going into dark. The same as Chloe's when you're working with darker hair. So y'all, that is the hair. That I feel like what I'll do is break down more of how I actually draw hair, doing it from scratch. With this one, I wanted to just show you guys how I render, how I color my hair. I will make sure that I do a tutorial on how I actually draw my hair. I'm not a person that draws piecey hair, like a lot of pieces and like strand by strand type hair. I'm just not really into that. I just feel like that it will take forever. It's beautiful, but that is just not my style. But I just wanted to show you guys how I rendered. Here you can see me. I wanted to just take a lot of the white space out of this illustration. So I decided to add some colorful boxes to the back, and I'm so glad that I did that. I feel like it gave each one of my girls just a pop. I love how they came out. I really do. And I'm so glad I was able to share them with you guys. We are about to hit 750 subscribers. I am literally in a YouTube dream here with how many of you that are continuously joining our YouTube family. And I want to say just, hey, y'all, what's the tea, honey? And welcome. I am so glad to have you guys. And as always, y'all know that I am going to be releasing a video every single day. Yesterday, I did get a bit busy between my kids and trying to do a bit of grocery shopping and other miscellaneous things. But That is our schedule right now, is just really being able to put out some very cute and positive videos to share with you guys. You know that I love to hear from y'all every single day. Hey, like, why not? But hello to all, and y'all, I am just so excited. It is just so crazy. But listen, that is all. I have nothing more to ramble on about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all know that I enjoy making them for y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching.